on our Open Series leaderboard, here for season number 4, and it's a race to the Players' Championship. And you know, yesterday you said something when we were kind of going over the leaderboard. I was kind of talking in absolutes a little bit, where I felt that Jonathan Borowski, Gerard Fabiano, Todd Anderson, and a couple of people were locked in. I don't feel that way anymore.
And if you're someone sitting at home like Logan Mize or Ross Merriam, just hoping that this tournament doesn't go that well for the people that are chasing you, you got to be looking at this finals and saying, come on.
Yeah, this is a disaster state to see these two guys, number 10 and number 12, about to be, you know, maybe number 5 and number 7 on the Open Series leaderboard after all the points are calculated. It's all said and done before we head to Dallas next weekend. But we're not in Dallas right now. We're in the finals here in St. Louis, and Hawkins is going to start off with a duress. Tom will show you a hand with a Brainstorm, a Blighted Agent, a Glistener Elf, Gataxian Probe, Daze, Tropical Island, Misty Rainforest.
So something that's nice for Tom with this hand is the fact that there's a lot of redraws inside of it, the Brainstorm and the Gataxian Probe. That means that Eric can't operate with full confidence that there is no Force of Will on the next turn should Tom play any of his cantrips. Tom has more than a mystery draw step to work with here, and that complicates the calculations from Hawkins' side.
He's going to take Brainstorm, as we've seen him do many times this weekend, taking away the powerful card drawer. Ross will take a draw step, his first of the match. Picked up a copy of Invigorate. That will accelerate things.
But that's not defense. And if you're in Tom's spot, do you just go, all right, I'll play Glistener Elf here and hope for a turn 2 or turn 3 kill? Or do I spend some time trying to draw some cards here, try to find some protection?
Well, we've got an idea of what Eric's working with now. You see a Cabal Therapy, a Cabal Ritual, Dark Ritual, Ponder, and a Misty Rainforest.
Well, this is a great hand for Tom to get aggressive against. There is no path to a combo here other than that Ponder.
Piracy Charm has shown up. There's Glistener Elf, pass the turn back. And this is going to sound really weird, but, you know, that Piracy Charm could actually help to work towards a turn 2 kill because it gives +2/-1. So if Tom is able to find another copy of Invigorate, 2 Invigorates plus Glistener Elf's not enough.
Yep.
Piracy Charm could help him work his way across the finish line. Here's a Ponder to start here for Eric. 3 cards coming. Volcanic Island is 1. Looks like maybe there's an Ad Nauseam in there. He's going to consult the grip. Gataxian Probe, it appears, was his draw. He's going to shuffle very quickly with this Ponder, not like what he saw.
Something that's nice for Tom in this matchup is he can just let it rip. Eric only plays on his own turn.
Yeah.
Game 1, at least, game 2 gets a little bit different, but he doesn't have to play around anything. When Hawkins passed the turn, if Tom has it, there's nothing to think about.
Mystery card coming from Ponder. Sensei's Divine Top appears to be the draw off of that Ponder.
And Hawkins might have to just throw something into the maw of the days. I don't know if he can just pass this turn with a mana unused and then try to do something the next turn, especially since I don't think he has a land drop rolled up for next turn.
Curious how he wants to go about using his Gataxian Probe. Looks like he's just going to pass the turn back. The draw. It's a Brainstorm.
That can yield some kills.
It can. That's where he's going to start. 3 cards coming. 2 will have to go back. As you mentioned, he can just let it rip.
And again, changing the calculus on the other side of the table, because now Tom, even if he doesn't have the kill, is looking at a bunch of fresh cards, and that could easily be Force of Will or another counterspell.
A couple of cards going back really quickly here for Tom, and he's moving at a pretty fast pace as he sacrifices that fetch land. I'd be a little bit nervous here if I'm Eric.
I'm not nervous. He has it if he has it. I can't, there's nothing I can do about it.
No.
That's how my deck's built.
A quick shuffle. Invigorate. Berserk. 10. That's
See?
it.
No nervousness from Eric Hawkins. What's there to be nervous about?
It's a turn 2 kill.
It's out of my hands.
Tom Ross is going to win game number 1 here on the draw. Very notable against Eric Hawkins. In fact, very quickly up a game over Storm. Told you the finals wouldn't take too long. Sideboard time, my friends. That means we'll take a look at Eric Hawkins' 3 Abrupt Decays, 2 Disfigures, 2 Empty the Warrens, 2 Xantid Swarms, a Tropical Island, 2 Dreaded Knights, A Chain of Vapor, rebuild a Flusterstorm.
So the Flusterstorm is a very good piece of interaction. A lot of spells in Ross's deck, obviously. I think that Hawkins needs to bring in some of the removal, the Disfigure being the most efficient of the bunch. Abrupt Decay to me represents a pretty big cost. It's 2 mana and it has no application to any part of the combo. Might necessitate bringing in the Tropical Island as well. But if he needs more removal spells, if he feels that's what's required, then you may see the Abrupt Decays come in alongside the Disfigures.
Other side of things here for us, see all these one-ofs: Caracas, Flusterstorm, Hydroblast, Necropede, Force of Will, Viridian Corruptor, Surgical Extraction, Nature's Claim, Corrosion Grip, Crop Rotation for Bajuka Bog, Wasteland Spellskite, and then 2 Submerges.
I like the Wasteland a lot in this matchup. I think Bajuka Bog is an unrealistic crop rotation target, but it might just be fine to bring in, and it will have spots of being very good to rotate for, so perhaps Ross does bring it in. I think the additional copy of Force of Will and Flusterstorm, those are no-brainers here.
Grand Prix Atlanta right around the corner as is game number 2 of this match. We're looking forward to hosting that Grand Prix at Star City Games. You and I will be there for a meet and or greet, as Patrick likes to say, and we'll let you guys learn more about that tournament and the celebration of Commander right now.
On November 13th through 15th, StarStateGames.com proudly presents Grand Prix Atlanta, and no matter how you're looking to experience the event, we've got you covered. Grand Prix Atlanta's main event experience is for players wanting to put their Battle for Zendikar limited skills to the test against thousands of other competitors, and hopefully qualify for Pro Tour Oath of the Gatewatch. Fans who choose this experience will receive a promotional foil Gristlebrand, a StarCityGames.com deck box, a voucher for 1 month of StarCityGames.com Premium, a set of SCG Live trading cards, and 6 Battle for Zendikar booster packs from which to build your deck. And since all main event competitors will be cracking those packs hoping to discover one of Battle for Zendikar's highly elusive Zendikar expeditions, we'll be providing someone to aid in your search. And it appears as if she's already begun looking. Choose Grand Prix Atlanta's main event experience and you'll also receive this exclusive playmat featuring Battle for Zendikar's Seek the Wilds. Want to get your hands on that sweet playmat, but prefer to play in lots of side events instead? No problem. Fans who choose Grand Prix Atlanta's 3-day Infinite Challenge experience receive the exclusive Seek the Wilds playmat, a commemorative badge and lanyard, a voucher for 1 month of StarCityGames.com Premium, a set of SCG Live trading cards, the ability to pick up your registration rewards at any time, plus entry into all challenge events, including sealed, on all 3 days. Of course, many Magic the Gathering fans prefer playing with 100-card decks, and Friday's release of 5 all-new Commander 2015 decks makes Grand Prix Atlanta the perfect place to host the world's first ever celebration of the Commander format. Choose Grand Prix Atlanta's 3-day Commander celebration experience and receive the exclusive Seek the Wilds playmat, 8 4-player Commander on-demand event vouchers, entry into all 6 Swiss format Commander events taking place that weekend, a digital copy of The Complete Commander by Benny Smith and MJ Scott, a voucher for 1 month of StarCityGames.com Premium, a set of SCG Live trading cards, a commemorative badge and lanyard featuring Zur the Enchanter, the ability to pick up your registration rewards at any time, plus exclusive access to the Command Zone, a designated area in which Commander Celebration badge holders will be able to play their favorite format alongside some of the Commander community's most notable personalities. You've chosen Grand Prix Atlanta's main event, 3-day Infinite Challenge badge, or 3-day Commander Celebration experience, now upgraded to get your hands on even more registration rewards and benefits. For those playing in the main event, the Sealed Pool registration upgrade comes with a pre-registered Sealed Pool, the ability to pick up your registration rewards at any time, and a sleep-in special for those players with buys. But anyone can select a Premium Rewards upgrade, which comes with everything included in the Sealed Pool registration upgrade, 2 free 8-player on-demand side event vouchers, an upgraded voucher good for 1 full year of SCG Premium, a set of foil SCG Live trading cards, plus a Seek the Wilds pin, Zur the Enchanter pin, and Zur the Enchanter playmat, all of which are exclusively available at Grand Prix Atlanta. Finally, there's the VIP Rewards upgrade, which comes with everything included in the Premium Rewards upgrade, along with a commemorative VIP badge and lanyard, StarCityGames.com water bottle, and access to Grand Prix Atlanta's exclusive VIP lounge, featuring a VIP concierge, water stations with unlimited refills, phone electronics charging stations, an exclusive side event registration area, private pairings boards, and a viewing area for watching live coverage of the event. A VIP Rewards upgrade is also the only way to get your hands on a set of 5 Grand Prix Atlanta exclusive Commander 2015 pins. But act fast, as only 400 VIP Rewards upgrades are available, and once they're gone, they're gone. Speaking of VIPs, check out some of the special guests who have already RSVP'd for Grand Prix Atlanta's Commander celebration. SCG Commander columnist and co-founder of the Commander format, Sheldon Menering. SCG Commander columnist and author of The Complete Commander, Benny Smith. Editor and producer of The Complete Commander and Grand Prix Atlanta's featured cosplayer, MJ Scott. Jonathan Suarez, Wes Wise, Stephen Green, Justin Parnell, and Danny West, SCG's Commander Versus crew. Plus, Pete Venters, featured artist and illustrator of Zur the Enchanter. Magic the Gathering artist Clint Kearley, Winona Nelson, Anthony Palumbo, and Jason Engel will also be joining us at Grand Prix Atlanta, but it doesn't stop there. StarCityGames.com run Grand Prix always feature a special guest of honor, and Grand Prix Atlanta is no exception. Please join us in welcoming Grand Prix Atlanta's guest of honor all the way from England, John Avon. From 5 to 7 p.m. on Friday, attendees will also have a chance to meet and greet SCG Live broadcasters Cedric Phillips and Patrick Sullivan. However, if you can't make it to the event, Cedric, Patrick, and the rest of the SCG Live crew will bring the event to you. Live coverage of Grand Prix Atlanta begins Saturday morning at scglive.com. Between a massive main event spotlighting the Battle for Zendikar Limited format, the world's first ever celebration of the Commander format, a stacked guest list including guest of honor John Avon, live coverage courtesy of Cedric Phillips, Patrick Sullivan, and the SCG Live crew, and more exclusive registration rewards and benefits than we've ever offered before, Grand Prix Atlanta is sure to be one of the can't-miss Magic events of the year. Join the discussion using the hashtag GPAtlanta and choose your experience today at StarCityGames.com/GPAtlanta.
That is Grand Prix Atlanta. That's November 13th through the 15th. And that's going to be a fun tournament.
Right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Trust me. Celebration of Commander. Got a main event with Battle for Zendikar sealed. I know you've been drafting that format recently on Magic Online.
Haven't quite gotten into it just yet, but I'm
weird.
about to transition over. I've done a couple IRL drafts,
Okay.
but I'm still, soon Big Dan Teague's going to be in the queues big time.
Ah, yes. Big Daniel Teague himself. Eric Hawkins is mulliganing to 5 right now. Not a great spot to be. Doesn't look like he's thrilled with this hand. I see a Xantid Swarm. Looks like he's going to keep and scry. And we'll see where this card goes. To the bottom, he's on the play. See if he can steal this one away on a mulligan to 5. Gataxian Probe. Once you get an idea of what the boss is working with, you'll find, oh boy, 2 Force of Wills. Looks like 2 blue cards there in Daze and Blighted Agent, Invigorate, and 2 lands. Pretty good hand here for Tom.
Yeah, a little bit on the slow side, but any other +4 in the mix, and you're looking at turn 3 here, backed up by Daze and 2 copies of Force of Will.
Pretty good hand. Gonna be a tough hand for Eric to slog through. Probe alone to write down the contents. He's down to 18. He'll draw a card. It's a Swamp. A Swamp is what he'll play as his first land.
And I wonder if Hawkins is contemplating playing the Xantid Swarm. The Xantid Swarm, when you mulligan to 5, is really rough. It doesn't add to your storm count. It's not part of any sort of critical mass. Ross drawing Force of Will, normally great against Storm, though I'm not sure in this spot if he really wants the 3rd copy.
I think I'm okay with it only because that gives him 2 blue cards for 2 Force of Wills, and he can play the Blighted Agent.
Sure.
So that's the only reason I'm okay with that being a draw step if I'm Tom in this situation. It is a little bit ugly against the discard deck. I believe Dark Petition the draw step here for Hawkins. But I think Tom can now comfortably play that Blighted Agent on turn number 2 and move forward accordingly.
I mean, against a 5-card hand, I don't think he's not playing his threat card here to hold up 2 copies of Force of Will, but I agree. At least if there's any hesitation before, it's all gone now.
Also completely fair. Not a lot for Eric to do here, unfortunately. Looks like Ross is going to sacrifice Verdant Catacombs. Might have a Tropical Island on the way. He's searching for something in particular. He's going to go Dryad Arbor Beatdowns.
Sure. If his colored mana situation is fixed, I'd rather not draw a Dryad Arbor.
Completely legit.
And you can chip away and make Ad Nauseam a little bit more challenging.
Berserk the draw.
So that's turn 3.
Yep.
After a couple matches that were very hard to navigate, it looks like Ross is getting one on the house, as they say.
It appears to be the case. Lotus Petal. That'll be used for a Brainstorm. I don't think Tom has any reason to stop this, but I suppose with so many Force Wills and blue cards in hand, he might have some interest. And he will Force of Will, removing Force of Will.
He's in a spot where he wants to hedge against Cabal Therapy a little bit anyway. So if he can cast a Force of Will in a reasonable spot, you might as well.
That seems reasonable enough. Noble Hierarch was the draw. Tom is going to play a copy of Invigorate on Blighted Agent. That'll make it into a 5/5. Berserk will make it into a 10 power creature. And that is going to do it. Tom Ross is going to win this match here over Eric Hawkins. 2-0. Infect will take care of Storm. And for Tom, it's $5,000 with 25 Open Series points, an invite to our Season 4 Invitational. He is your champion here at the Open Series in St. Louis. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, congratulations to both players who struggled to make a little bit of eye contact with each other after that set of games, but that is a function of Legacy. Sometimes you have these decks that are kind of at extreme ends of the spectrum.